they're saying.
You don't think there was ever anything that looked a little weird about those who attended Clinton events and those that gave to the foundation?
No, and I'll tell you exactly why. First of all, you have to ask yourself, what's the market for giving a former president giving a speech, right? Because that's one of the issues to be addressed. So first of all, Ronald Reagan gotten paid more than $1 million per speech in 1989. He went to Japan and gave 2 speeches. Second of all, Bill Clinton made a lot, I think it was $250K, give or take, for a lot of speeches. I've made $250K for a bunch of speeches. For the most part, he gets paid a little bit more than I do, but the point is, he was right inside the market. He wasn't getting paid more or less than the market. Third,
but this is a little bit more than, but I know what I didn't want to interrupt you, but this is more than about events. This is for a foundation that ostensibly raises questions about whether there is a pay-for-play relationship.
But so in order a pay-for-play relationship suggests that he's gaining money in order to give a favor, correct? And so in order to determine if there's any quid pro quo, there's got to be some money destined for the trade-off. And my point is, if I'm the former president of the United States, who has had a lot of experience, creating health initiatives around the world and has a phenomenal brand, one of the best brands globally of anybody ever, for him to go to a foreign nation and say, look, if you give to my foundation, I'm going to provide you support. I'm going to provide you brand support. I'm going to help you with your health initiatives. You're going to be perceived in a much more positive light because you're working for me. And what I'd like for you to do
when it's his wife makes an appearance as a future candidate. I guess we can argue this back and forth, so I won't waste your time on that.
But Neil, they've been investigated more than anybody. They've turned over all their emails. They've talked to everybody who's ever emailed them, and there's been no support for any.
Didn't turn them over. It took multiple court orders to get the latest batch we have.
But okay, so let's. But Neil, I really want to make this point.
Sure.
The FBI talked to everybody that she emailed. So whenever you email, there's 2 sides, right? There's the sender and the receiver.
So this is not a big deal. This is not a big deal. It raised questions about
it's a non-event.